Hello YouTube, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. So I'm back. I have a video I'm going to upload tonight, or this afternoon actually. I've already did it last night on Meghan and Harry. Thank you all for visiting my page while I was out. I was on vacation. I'll talk more about that tonight. But anyway, so we know now that Meghan and Harry are leaving the senior roles, quote unquote, of the royal family. So my reading tonight is on why it happened now, how it's affecting the Queen and the royal family and Harry and Meghan, and if this thing's going to work out. So one thing we know is that, what I've heard is that the Queen called Harry and Meghan back to the Sandra Ham, to talk about the issues. And Meghan didn't go, but Harry did go. I think that maybe the Queen called Harry back and didn't want Meghan there. Maybe because Meghan wasn't invited, Harry told her, and told her what some of the things that they were talking about. Like, maybe things hadn't been hashed out, but there was a discussion about where it was heading, and that Queen was going to give them some ultimatums and some suggestions and some choices. And Harry went back and told Meghan, and Meghan wasn't having it. This is my opinion of how I think it worked out. Once I did the reading, this is how I feel what happened, is that Meghan was like, well, since she's going to kick us out anyway, let's do it ourselves. We don't need them. I can show you how to we can make money. I have connections in America and Canada. We can do this on our own. We don't need them anymore. We can be financially independent. We don't need the Queen. So she's going to kick us out anyway. Let's just get started. Why wait on them? They don't want us anyway. So from that, they did the message on their Instagram page announcing that they were leaving without talking to the Queen, because they feel like if she's going to kick us out anyway, she therefore has no control over us. So let's just start this stuff now. Here we are. So my reading tonight is about if it's going to work. See, here's the thing. Even though, I'm going to give you a little tidbit. Even though they're going over to America and Canada, the only people who really care about them technically is the UK people. I mean, the world loves Harry and the royal family, don't get me wrong, but as far as a commodity and all that stuff, if they don't have the backing of the Queen and the backing of the royal family, and they're not in the midst of that, I don't see how that brand can last, because that's what makes them. Harry wouldn't be Harry without being part of the royal family, being part of, Princess Diana's son, right? Meghan is nobody without Harry and the British royal family. So if they're not going to back them, they can't ping into them. They can't go to to England and participate in some of the big events with the Queen to continue to escalate and grow their brand based on being royals. Then what do they have to offer? What do they have to offer? So we will look at that tonight and let you know if it's going to work. And in the dynamics between Harry and Meghan right now, what's going on with them. Not surprising, but, girl got him by the leash, and he's lost. But I think things are going to change within this year, 2020. So let's just keep faith that it will. I'll be back with you tonight. Tell me what you think. Oh, so I'm driving. Y'all know what? Y'all hate me when I drive. I'm just going up the street to the parking lot, and I'm at the park. But tell me what you think about what's going on. Are you happy? We're happy. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna be very happy when he comes to understand who he is and the power he has without her. Unfortunately, I wish he had married someone like Kate, and I don't mean Kate, but someone like Kate, someone who really loved him and wanted to be a part of the British royal family, as a real part of the British royal family. A real part of the British royal family. Like, I want to be there with you. I want to help you in your role. I want to be, your mate. And not someone coming in and says, okay, saying all those things, but really their intention was to take advantage of that role, the money, the status. Sorry, people. The status to to brand herself, to go into business for herself and make her own way, because this is what she wanted, and he didn't know that. She's a very ambitious, very competitive person, Meghan is, but I think, yes, she was in love with being in the world. She wanted to have this thing work between her and Harry. She wanted status. She wanted to be, a princess. She really did. I mean, not a queen. She wanted to be a princess. He offered her that, and when she got in and she saw how gullible he was and how, in love he was with her, and that she really was ruling the roost, the more power you give her, the more power she takes, right? And she wasn't the woman that's going to come in and just be his mate and his wife, and they could have done great things in that role of being servants to the royal family and to the United Kingdom, and still could have grown a brand that was people loved and clung to and believed in. But the way she went about doing it, that she took advantage of them, and she's taken advantage of the British royal family, and they're not how nice they are to her, or tried to be to her. And now she's like she's giving them the bird. She's like, fuck y'all, I don't need you. That's the black side coming out. But it's also the narcissist coming out. It's also the person who feels they have leverage. She has Harry. That's her little puppet. And she's going to use him until she can't use him anymore. But trust, he will turn around this year. He will turn around. You will see. Once the status. So anytime you start a new business or a new endeavor, especially with a family member or spouse, it's stressful the first year. Yeah, they've gone out and they've got a couple of bites here and there, and people are interested in them because they're still royals. Once the status is taken away from them, and the glamour and the intrigue about being royals is taken away, and they want to become normal people who run businesses, it's going to get hard. Because one, the royal family's not going to support them. They're not going to come out and speak on any, give them give them a shout out and say, oh, go visit Harry and Meghan, or bring them to their particular events so that they can talk about their things that they're doing. They're not going to bring them there. They're not going to let them have that platform under the name of the BRP. That was the BRF, British Royal Family. They're not going to let them have that that platform. So what do they have? Meghan wasn't a great big star before she got married to Harry, and you know, Harry's new at this game. It's just not going to work. That's my opinion. I did a reading on it last night. I hope you watch it when I upload it. It's not going to turn out. Y'all keep saying they're going to make millions. They have the potential. They have potential now because of who they are now. And once they leave, people are going to be a little interested about where they're going and what they're doing. And, you know, people are going to want to see what's happening. And people want to see them fail. So people are going to be attentive to that. But at the end of the day, just because they're going to Canada and America doesn't mean that the British people cannot put their 2 cents into it and write letters and condemn the shows or the brands or boycott them. Because you know what? When she left, when she did what she did yesterday to the Queen, that just solidifies their feelings about Meghan. She does not care about the British royal family. She has probably more than we thought or know of disrespected the Queen and Prince Charles. And this has just solidified that point. What they did yesterday was totally uncalled for. They could have waited. They could have worked out a better announcement with the Queen, but they didn't, because Meghan doesn't care. She thinks she's bigger than what she is. She's going to set herself up for a really big fall. The divorce is going to be coming soon. The announcement within 2020 will be an announcement of a divorce. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen in 2020, but the announcement will be made sometime this year that true, verifiable talks of divorce, not just rumors, this year. Because once you start a business with someone and you go out and you don't have the support you had before, starting any new endeavor on your own like this is hard. And there will be a lot of conflict just in making decisions and her wanting to run everything. So it's going to be a lot of issues that it's going to be on top of the issues they already have. So anyway, thank you all for listening. I am Part. I'm about to go to work. Talk to you later. Peace, people.